I'm Carys Jones, also known as Carys Matic, and I'm a poet and musician.
Wicked. So tell us a bit about yourself, where have you been on the journey?
Okay. Well, I've just recently moved back to Birmingham. I was living in Seoul, South Korea, on and off for about 6 years. I originally went there to teach English, and I ended up teaching at Korea University, which is one of the biggest universities in the country. And I also got into voiceover work and acting. I did a few TV commercials, a few TV shows over there.
So, and what got you into poetry?
I've always loved writing poetry since I was a kid at school. I always excelled in creative writing. I just love the power of words. And then I got into performance poetry about 7 years ago when I started doing open mics.
What do you find you talk about most that comes out in your poetry?
I talk about a lot of stuff. I've got some political poems, and a lot of my poems are also inspired by relationships and personal experiences, also my travels as well.
So you find it's quite therapeutic kind of?
Absolutely, yeah. I always say I write poetry because it's cheaper than therapy.
With any advice you give anyone who's thinking of getting into poetry like that?
Yeah, I'd say read a lot, write a lot, try to network, meet with other poets, look on the internet, look in your local area, see if there's any poetry events going on or any writers' workshops. Also, it's going to sound very cliched, but be yourself, write about whatever's on your heart. And also don't be afraid to put your feelings out there.
Are there any poets or poems or artists that have inspired you?
Yeah, when the first open mic event I ever did was hosted by Zena Edwards, and she's always been like a really huge influence on me. Also Ursula Rucker, Sol Williams from America, Andrea Gibson. There's a lot of performance poets who I really look up to and admire.
And where would you like to take your poetry in the future?
I really want to go to the US, go specifically to New York and Philadelphia and do some shows over there. And I've performed in South Korea. I used to host a spoken word event over there, and also I've performed in Thailand and Hong Kong, a few other places. So I'd like to, expand on a more international level as well.
So do you speak? You mentioned you're in South Korea.
Yeah.
Do you speak?
My Korean is ashamedly terrible. It's not as good as it should be. But when I hosted Lyrically Minded, which is my poetry event over that, we did sometimes have Korean poets come and perform, and some people would do pieces in both Korean and English, although it was mostly English.